what is attraction marketing and how can you actually implement it today? There's so many videos out there, there's so much information out there, but that information is old. How do you actually implement attraction marketing these days, like today on social media, to attract the clients, to attract your customers, to attract team members for your network marketing business? So if this is something that you want to learn about, please keep on watching, because I'm going to tell you exactly what attraction marketing is. I'm going to tell you how you can take this marketing strategy and build your entire business based upon this strategy right now. So first of all, what is attraction marketing? So basically it is a marketing strategy where you attract your ideal customer, attract your ideal team member to you instead of having to chase them. With attraction marketing, you basically put out content on your social media pages that will attract the ideal people to you so that they can reach out to you about your products, about your business, want to join your team, want to buy from your affiliate links. So you build that tribe. But how exactly do you do that? Before we dive into all the ways on how you can actually build attraction marketing strategy today, I wanted to say that this is something that is a long-term strategy. This is not something that you can, do for a week or a month and expect results. This is a long haul. This is a long-term game. This is something where you plant the seeds and reap the results later. So I just want you to be prepared for that. I just want you to understand that this is not something that you're going to see results from immediately. You're not going to get that immediate return on the invested time. So the first thing that you want to start with when you're doing attraction marketing is you want to know who you want to attract. You want to know your ideal client. You want to know your ideal audience, who you're going to be talking to through your content, right? And if you do not know how to figure out who your ideal audience is, I do have a video on my channel which I'm going to link in the description box below, where you can go into detail on how to find an ideal audience. So I'm not going to be talking about this right now. Target audience is something that requires a little bit of detail, a little bit of time. So definitely after you're done watching this video, go ahead and watch that other video, because it's going to explain a lot. Now that you know exactly who your ideal audience is, who your target market is, who are your perfect customers, team members that you would like to attract, now the second point is you need to know their pain points, you need to know their problems, you need to know their desires and dreams. The people that are going to be your target audience are going to be very similar to you. So if you know yourself, you probably do, right? You know what kind of pain points, what kind of problems you had before you joined your business or, started using the product. What kind of problems do they have? What kind of pain points they have, what are their daily struggles, what would be their desired outcome, what would be their perfect life. Just picture it, and you can even write it down. Honestly, once you write it down, it makes everything so much easier. And every time before you post a certain piece of content, you're going to be asking yourself two things. Is this something my audience would like to see, would find value from it? And what kind of problem am I solving here, right? The third thing to establish that attraction marketing is start providing value for your audience, right? The enormous amount of value. And value comes in all different shapes and colors and sizes. Value is going to be something that educates your people. So maybe tutorials, maybe showcasing your products, showing what they do, how to do something, the how-to videos, how to carousel posts, some information that they would benefit from, right? Something that they don't have to spend time looking for, list of something, maybe some harmful ingredients that they have to avoid. So something that is going to educate and give them the knowledge that they maybe didn't have before. Another way to provide value is to entertain, right? So entertainment is something that people go to social media for. They have their life, they maybe have their problems, and they just want to kind of switch from that, right? They want an out. They want to see something different. They want to have some fun. How can you entertain your audience? And you don't have to be, necessarily funny. Everything that you're going to be posting is going to depend on your content pillars, who you are, and people that you want to attract, what your personality is. If you're not necessarily a super funny person, don't try to be somebody you are not, right? Figure out how, like, what could be the ways that you would entertain your people. Maybe you will show your, the behind the scenes. Maybe you're going to show your pet that did something funny. Maybe you're going to show your kids that did something funny or said something funny. So some sort of entertainment. Maybe you're going to go into your stories and share, something funny that happened to you, or maybe you're gonna, share it with them a story from your life that is kind of entertaining or funny. So just find a way to be, entertaining, and just to diversify your content that way. People are really drawn to that. Another way to provide value is to inspire. Right? Inspiration is huge. And it doesn't mean that you're just going to find inspirational quotes on Google or Pinterest and slap them on your profile. No. Inspiration can come in all different shapes and sizes. It can be something, a story from your life. And stories, by the way, are super powerful. And people connect with them on a whole different level. So share a story from your childhood. Share a story about the lesson that you learned. Share a story where you had some kind of pain that maybe coincides with the pain that they're feeling right now. And how you solved that, how you came out from point A to point B, how that happened, right? So something that can inspire them to dream bigger, to understand that, where their situation is not permanent, that it can find a way out. There is a solution to their problem, that their dream life definitely does exist, and if other people are doing it, they can do it too. So maybe share something vulnerable, how you're struggling with something, or how you struggled with something and how you managed to get out of that condition, or take them on a journey, inspire them through your journey. Maybe something that, like maybe you're trying to lose weight and you're not where you want to be just yet, but you're making little steps every single day. Show them what you eat, show them that you go for a walk, show them the supplements that you're taking, show them, just take people on the journey with you so that they can connect with you on a whole different level. And this is why you're just going to attract them even more to you. This is providing value. This is inspiring another human being to get out from their problems, to get away from their undesired life or reality to somewhere where they want to go. And which leads me into the next point, what you should be doing for attraction marketing, for attracting people to you. It's not just posting on your feed, it's not just posting on Facebook, it's not just putting information out there, but it's also showing the real you. And that's where the stories come into play. Stories are so powerful, right? Whether they're TikTok stories, Facebook stories, Instagram stories, you can show your face without makeup, you can share, the day. It's almost like a reality TV show where people can actually, take a sneak peek at your life. And if you're posting constantly throughout the day, you're taking them again on a journey through your life. Maybe you're going on a walk with your pet, maybe you are cooking something for your family, maybe your kids are doing something really funny, maybe you are at your kids sports practice, maybe you are doing your beauty routine and you want to share something. So stories is a safe spot where you can actually share a lot about yourself and also sprinkle your products and business in there, which is also going to arouse a little bit of curiosity to what you're doing, warm them up to the idea that this is a part of your life and this is how you incorporate this into your daily activities, right? Because at the end of the day, maybe not the only purpose for your social media accounts is to work your business and make money and all the things, is also to connect with other people. But at the end of the day, you want your social media to bring in you money, you want to get customers for your business, you want to also be bringing in team members to grow your team, right? So think about that. Like, your stories is a great window of showing people what you do, showing the products that you use. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to push, the products that you are selling every single time, because that's going to turn people off. But sprinkle it in there. Sprinkle it before and after of the wonderful cream that you are selling. Sprinkle it before and after that supplement that helps people lose weight. Sprinkle it before and after of, I don't know, whatever else that you were selling, right? Show results to people, but like I say, sprinkle. It can be like all day, every day. Every story is a before and after. People are going to get tired of that. They will understand that all you do is you sell to them. So sprinkle them sparingly, but sprinkle. Another way to show your life, to show yourself, and to engage with your audience is going live. If you can go live on Instagram, you can go live on Facebook, right? Going live is an amazing way for people to see the real you, because when you're live, you're not prepared. Like you're not reading from a script. You can stumble, you can say something, wrong. It's not edited, and that's what people love about that, right? Like they can see the real you, they can see excitement, they can see, your intonation, they can see your hands. Like everything about a live video is just going to pull people in. It's a great way to connect with your audience. Another way to connect with your audience is obviously to engage, and that kind of brings me to the next point. You have to be interested in them as much as you want them to be interested in you, and it's like a two-way street, right? You cannot just be putting out content and just sit there and wait. Come to me, the right people, right? Like it's not a spell that you put out there and you like summon your perfect audience and your perfect clients and your perfect customers and your perfect team members to you. No, it's not how it works. You actually have to do something, and I feel like this is a very important part that has changed. Where before it could be just putting out content and just wait for these people to come. Now you have to do the work, right? You have to actually engage back. You have to comment on people's photos with meaningful comments, not just OMG, LOL, how cute, right? Like it actually has to be a meaningful comment, like a conversation. You have to reply to people's stories. If they're replying to your stories, you would want to reply to their stories and see what they're doing on a daily basis. You have to time block for that, because that is a crucial part of attraction marketing right now. You can't expect somebody to give you something that you are not putting out there yourself. So engagement is huge for attraction marketing. With that being said, consistency is key. You hear me say this all the time, and I'm going to say it one more time, because you cannot be showing up like 2 weeks in a row and then disappear for a month. That just is not how this business works, how social media works. And by the way, algorithms are going to punish you for that. So if you're here for the long haul, if you have made up your mind to work on social media and to build that audience and to get people attracted to you, you'd better show up. It's not easy, but it's doable. I know how crazy busy life gets. I have 3 kids that do sports, and I have a huge team that requires a lot of my time too, with questions, trainings, and all the other things, Zooms. But at the same time, I understand that if I do not streamline my social media so that I can constantly bring in new people into my organization, new customers, the business is going to die. And this is true for absolutely anything you're doing out there, even if you're just doing affiliate marketing. Well, not just. If you're doing affiliate marketing, if you do have a small business, it's the same thing. You have to be showing up daily, and I mean you have to be posting daily, at least once a day. You have to show up in your stories, a few times throughout the day to get that interest going, to show them that reality TV show. Otherwise, if they don't have anything to watch, they're going to find somebody else to watch. That's it. You're just losing their interest. And right now, what business is these days and how different it is, everybody is competing for people's attention. So you constantly have to be on the top of those stories, right? Like in the very beginning, so that people are, oh, Alina has a story up. I'm gonna click and watch it. Oh, Alina just made a new post and going to go and watch it, right? Oh, she just posted a new reel. What is she up to now, right? So you want to be putting that content, and there are ways of how you can batch content, there are ways how you can plan content, so it's not as excruciating to come up with ideas. And I can share a lot of the tips about that in my next videos. In fact, if you would like me to create a video about that, how I create content, just let me know in the comments and I will definitely do that. But the point here is that you have to be showing up daily. You have to be working your business, and not just posting, also engaging with people. And I always tell my people who join my team that whatever activities that they're doing right now, they're going to show some results in about 6 months. So prepare for that you're probably not going to see, huge followers coming to you, huge amounts of engagement right away. But by building that momentum up, you're going to start reaping the results from all the, the planting seeds that you have been doing about six months from this given moment. So keep that in mind. Kind of leads me into the next point. Plant seeds and start conversations. So like I said before, a key aspect of attraction marketing was just putting out content there and, waiting for people to come to you. Well, it's not how it works right now. Like I said, because the competition is huge, there are lots of people on all these platforms, millions, billions of people that are putting content out there. So how do you stand out? How do you stand out from that crowd so that people can notice you? You need to start conversations with people. You need to be in their face. You need to go into their stories and comment, oh my gosh, your dog is cute. And please be sincere. I know like some people say it's numbers game and you have to do this, but find people that you really like and concentrate on them, right? Like find people that are similar to you. Find people that you would genuinely want to connect with. And make meaningful comments. Don't be spammy, don't be icky, because we all getting these DMs. I get them a lot, so they're not great. Make sure that those conversations are genuine. In return, Facebook or Instagram, all these platforms are going to push your content to them more now that you're talking in DMs, and they're going to be more inclined to see your stuff. And when they see your stuff, a lot of the times you're going to be sprinkling in obviously your business, what you do, like the products that you sell and all the good stuff, which leads me to the next point. Do not wait. Ask the question. Reach out to them yourself. And how it's going to be, not by sending them a spammy message out of the blue as soon as you follow them and say, hey girl, would you put a post for me on your wall and I'll give you a free sample of the unicorn cream that I have. Do not do that, please. Do not send them a message, about your opportunity right away. They don't even know who you are. Do this instead, which works. So if you see somebody repeatedly, you had the conversations with them, you're commenting back and forth, you see them watching their stories, and you see that they have watched a story with like a before and after, or maybe they liked one of the stories, or maybe they liked a few of the posts about your business opportunity, or even commented something nice supporting you. It's a good way to reach out to them and say, hey friend, thank you so much for supporting me. Just curious, are you just being a supportive friend? Are you just supporting me, or would you actually like to know more about this product or about what I do? Right? Just be brief. If not, totally cool. Like give them an out of some sort, and that way it's just going to eliminate a lot of tension. They will know like, okay, she's just working her business, she's just doing her thing, and it's normal. A lot of people work their business online. So it's not like, if you reach out to them and said, oh my gosh, you just loved my story with this top that I was sharing, would you like a link to check it out? That's normal. So same thing here. Oh my gosh, you just, you're watching my stories. I'm just curious if you would like to learn more about the products that I sell or the business that I'm doing. I would love to share some more information with you. If not, totally fine. Thank you for supporting me. Be a human, right? Like talk to people like you would want to be talked to. And also keep in mind that sometimes people are watching you and they're too shy to reach out. I've had so many people like that where when I would reach out, they're like, oh, thank you for reaching out. Oh my gosh, I've been following you for 2 years and I just could not find the words to reach out to you. And I'm like, oh my gosh, if I had reached out 2 years before, you wouldn't have to wait that long. But just keep in mind that some people are going to be quietly watching and they just don't have the courage to reach out to you themselves. Right? So by reaching out yourself, you're eliminating, that pressure off of them. You're taking the pressure off of them. At the end of the day, stop caring about what other people are going to think. Some people are going to be watching you because they are, disguised haters. The haters that are disguised as your friends or followers. They're just wanting to see what you're doing. Some of them are going to be competitors, maybe people that are on other, teams or other companies, and they're just wanting to see what you're doing. And some people are just really, scared to reach out to you. So leverage that. And by making that step first, you're kind of bridging that gap. And the very last point I want to say, if you're running this business on social media, detach yourself from the opinions of other people. As when you're gonna start getting successful, when you start getting, out there and making an impact, there are inevitably going to be people that will not agree with you, will not like what you do. Detach yourself from that. Just detach yourself from everything and just do your thing. Show up authentically as yourself. Do not be scared to repel some people that you do not want to be connected with anyways. And make sure that by being yourself, you're going to be attracting those people that like you, that trust you, that will buy from you, that will become your friends, that will become your team members possibly. So build genuine connections and build a tribe of people that are just like you. So this is it. This is everything I wanted to say. Thank you so much for being here, and hopefully I provided some value in this video. If you do have any questions, please reach out to me via email. I always leave it in the description box below. And if you have something to add, please do add your comments. I would love to hear what you think about attraction marketing. Do you think it's still alive and well if people are still using it? And just what is your take on attraction marketing? And if you've made it so far into this video without being subscribed, please do subscribe, because I do post a video every single week. And if you would like to know a little bit more about what I personally do, what I do for business, the company that I'm with, text business to the number on the screen. I'll be super happy to share that with you. Like I said, if you would like to stay connected on Instagram and watch what I'm doing for attraction marketing, highly recommend watching me. I'm not saying that I'm like a super guru type of person, but I am learning every day, and that's what matters. So follow me on Instagram. I also do have a blog. Make sure to check it out. And again, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.